Kicks it off, and this game is underway. And he's tackled at the 33-yard line. Now let's see what kind of success this offense can have as they come out onto the field for the first time today. They'll take over at the 33. It's 1st and 10. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Got it to the senior.
Let's give this quarterback a lot of credit. He recognized the man coverage. And guys, I'm going to tell you something. He probably knew he was going to go to the post before the ball was even snapped. Well done.
Throws completely stopped immediately.
It's harder than most people think to complete short passes like that. I mean, you've got a lot of defenders running around in a small amount of space, watching the quarterback's eyes and looking for a quick pick.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Wants to throw, but he's not going to have time. They got him. Well, you can't blame the O-line when it's the cornerback who gets the sack.
Yep, especially when it's a crafty veteran like this guy. He does a good job of not giving the blitz away before the snap.
You're exactly right. He's been playing one of the hardest positions in college football for a while now, and you can't do anything on offense that this man hasn't already seen.
Oh, boy. That is a nice play on 3rd down. The quarterback found his receiver, and they connected on a big play.
Big? That's an understatement, Kirk. This completion keeps the kick team off the field and gives them a new set of downs.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. He's got it with room to run. And they make the stop at the 27-yard line.
Let's see if this coaching staff sticks with the short passing game, or if they decide to open it up a bit more.
Some adjustments being made there on defense. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Tries to get around the corner. Brought down in the open field. And they execute the screen pass for a nice gain and a 1st down.
They ran that play to perfection. I love the way the quarterback keeps his eyes downfield while the screen develops. Not only is he freezing the safety, but he's inviting a heavy pass rush at the same time. That right there, my friend, is what happens when you run this play like it's drawn up.
Brought down at about the 13. 6-yard pickup.
Gain of 6 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 3 to go. Ball on the 13. They line up in the jumbo set. Throws it into coverage, and it's intercepted. There he goes. The 5. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown. And he probably should never have thrown that ball.
When your receivers are covered like that, sometimes as a quarterback, it's better to just take the sack than take your chances with a throw.
They didn't snap the ball in time.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
And he converts the extra point. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Here's the kick. Brought down at the 38-yard line.
They threw a pick the last time out. Should be interesting to see what they do this time.
Even though they messed up on their last drive, they are only down 7 points and could get back in this game right here and now.
As long as they keep their mistakes to a minimum, this will turn out to be a great finish.
And we'll take a break while the injured players attended to. Second and 4. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Backup running back comes into the game now.
And they got it. It looked like they caught the quarterback by surprise.
Well, that's a great call by the defensive coordinator. They send him off the corner, and he just uses his speed to get the sack.
Excellent play by the junior to make that sack. You don't see that too often from the corner position.
Back to pass. Throws it out right to the running back. And he's tackled at the 46-yard line. So close, but they fall short of the first down.
You got to throw the ball a little deeper next time. Don't take any chances of coming up short.
He really got a hold of that one. He's to the 10. Reverses his field. Across the 30. At the 40. Across midfield. Out of bounds.
At about the 47-yard line. That was simply a sensational return.
That was a beautiful punt that drove the punt return man back. But once he got it, boom, gone. He was up the field and on his way.
This guy always is dangerous, and that's why he's back there. They do what they can to get the ball in his hands so he can make plays like that.
Goes left and tackled in a hurry. It looks like they picked up a yard or a little less.
It looked like the rush caused some problems there, Coach.
Yep, they were in there so quick that the running back was never able to get started.
Now he's scrambling. He airs it out. This one will fall incomplete. It was the safety that almost came up with a big play.
Not a very good read here by the quarterback.
Kirk, I don't think he even saw the safety. But this offense is lucky that he couldn't hang on to the football.
Scrambling around. And they make the stop at the 35.
He ran a clean route, and the quarterback got it to him with a good pass. First down.
And the receiver was able to shake off all the defenders that were trying to cover him, and that really made it easy for the quarterback to pick him out and throw him the ball.
They hand it off, and he's taken down
at about the 29-yard line.
That's a nice 6-yard gain. They're about 4 yards away here on second down. They come out in a goal line set. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And we got an injured player on the field. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 20-yard line.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation.
Now he tries to buy some time.
Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work.
He's taken down at the 13. The quarterback trying to make a play.
Well, he did a nice job of getting some yards there on the scramble, but he needs to learn to slide to avoid those big hits.
That's going to do it for the first quarter, and we got a good one so far. Our score here at Ferret Field is
Oklahoma State 7, Missouri nothing. Let's see if their play calling changes now that they're in the red zone for the first time. And he has it on the corner. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
I'm so impressed with this running back, Coach.
Let me tell you, Kirk, he got the ball a couple of moves later, He's in there for a touchdown. What a play.
And he hits the PAT. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Oklahoma State ready to kick this one off. He sends it off. Whoa, he just took a licking.
The offense is looking to be a little bit more successful with this drive as they had to punt the ball away the last time they had it.
The D-line pinches down.
3 wide receivers on the field. The quarterback in the shotgun.
First down, look at the throw.
Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work.
And he's tackled at the 49-yard line.
The quarterback didn't see anybody open downfield, so he took it himself and picked up some decent yardage.
That's a good job of making a play, but the defense didn't let him go too far.
Complete. He's got room. Tackle made at the 33-yard line.
Boy, it's a good job by the quarterback of recognizing the blitz and getting the ball out of his hands for a first down. But at the same time, I like the call from the defensive coordinator. He blitzed not one, but both cornerbacks. You got to love that aggressive call.
Tackle at the 18.
Nice job of picking up the Mike linebacker blitz and hitting his man for the first down.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 18. They're in the red zone, so this quarterback better be smart. Last time he threw a pick down here. They go with the run. He's taken down at the 17-yard line. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
Not much for the ball carrier there.
Yeah, Coach, the safety came up from the secondary and made a nice, solid tackle.
They'll work from the shotgun. They go with the run. He just couldn't hold off the defender, and he's brought down. He got what he could, and it wasn't much. We've got 3rd and 8. Ball on the 16. From the gun. Drops back to pass. Passes, and it's almost picked off. Nice play by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, instead of going for the interception, they did the safe thing, and that was just to tip it away.
And it's right down the middle. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Missouri to kick. He got all of that one. At the 30. At the 40. Across midfield. At the 30. He has some room. They return it all the way for the touchdown.
Boy, is this kid electric.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't take much. Did you see him scoot through that kick team? Amazing.
And he hits the PAT. Oklahoma State to kick this one off. He kicks off. He's to the 10. Across the 30. And he's tackled at the 44-yard line. There was great blocking up front there, and that turned into a pretty good return.
You know, the kick coverage looked very slow in getting downfield, and that really gave this young man an opportunity to make a play.
Empty backfield, quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers.
They'll drop him for a loss.
I'll tell you what, for a defensive back, this kid is a sure tackler, and he showed it right there.
No question. You can tell these guys are very well coached when you see these kind of tackles.
2nd down and 12. Ball on the 42. They come out with 4 wide out. Give to the tailback, and he's met in the backfield.
Hey, Kirk, it's not too easy to run it when the safety is flying to the ball like that.
Well, Lee, I think they have to use a guard, maybe even a fullback to get out there. But if you leave him unblocked, he's going to be all over the ball carrier.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
Dangerous throw, and it's picked off. Here he goes. And there isn't anyone who's going to catch this cornerback. And he will score. What a great interception return by this defense.
Hey, they say the best offense is a good defense.
Yep, it sure is when they're putting points on the board.
And he tacks on the extra point. Oklahoma State gets set to kick this one away. He kicks it. The 50, at the 40, inside the 30, the 10. He returns it all the way to score. As you guys mentioned, his speed is the difference here.
Yep, once he hit that opening, he was gone. Beautiful blocking on that play also.
He splits the uprights for the extra point. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He sends this one deep. They'll bring him down at the 30-yard line. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll take over at the 30. They come out in a goal line set. Room around the corner. At the 40. Inside the 30. The 10. He's all the way. Touchdown. That was a big run by the halfback.
Boy, this kid makes the defense look silly. They're grabbing at a bunch of air down there. They got to hit somebody.
He makes the PAT. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Oklahoma State to kick. He
He kicks it off. Tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's going to be interesting now to see if this quarterback can put that last throw behind him.
I hope that this offense can put it together a little bit, because right now they are just getting routed.
It's still relatively early in this game. I mean, it's only the second quarter. I would hope that they can get it together at least a little bit before this game ends.
Throws out to the running back, no good. He sailed that one high.
That's not a bad incompletion because he saw the blitz coming and just got rid of the ball to avoid losing yardage.
They'll work from the shotgun. Quick out to his receiver. Brought down at about the 37-yard line.
As long as they're making completions and positive yards when they go to the air, then it can't be too bad of a plan.
But at least it was a simple play. The quarterback didn't try to force the issue there and risk a turnover.
Throws into triple coverage, and it's intercepted.
Got some open field. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown!
And that's not where the quarterback wanted to throw that football, Kirk.
Yeah, but how about the play by the defender? That was a great interception and an even better effort to bring the ball back for a touchdown.
And he converts the extra point. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Kicks it away. He makes it to the 38-yard line. Let's see how the defense responds now, coming off that big play just a moment ago.
This offense has sure been hurting so far, Kirk.
Yeah, they've been pretty brutal. They just haven't had the type of game that they needed to so they could actually have a chance at winning.
This has been a bend and don't break offense. But yeah, it broke.
Got it and brought down immediately. The defense provided good pressure on the play, but they just weren't able to get to the quarterback that time.
Hey, they picked up a nice gain of 7 yards on that play. Great pass.
The defensive line moves in tight from the gun.
Throws complete. He's got space to work. And he's tackled right around the 46-yard line.
The defense looked a little lost on that one, Kirk.
Yeah, they did, Brad. Nice recognition here by the quarterback to see that confusion and then take advantage of it.
First down. Look at the throw. He's tackled at the 42. And he didn't get out of bounds, so the clock will continue to run.
Yeah, good job of wrapping him up there.
Second down and 6.
The defensive back's moving in closer.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet.
First down, 10 to go.
Ball on the 26.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Throws, intercept. No, he dropped it.
Hey, I know he dropped it, but the safety put himself in a position to make a play. That's impressive.
Second and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. The defense comes up tight on the coverage.
Empty backfield, quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers. Drops back to pass.
He's at the 20. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown.
It's not halftime yet, sweetheart. Did you see that?
Oh, that just kills everything this defense has worked for in this first half. You can't let them score with no time left.
I just think that was a great play. It got some people out of their seats, that's for sure.
And he hits the PAT. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary.
The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. And this one's away.
He's to the 10.
They'll bring him down at the 31. First half comes to an end, and we were not expecting this. Our score here at Barrett Field is Oklahoma State 42, Missouri 17. Hopefully, we're going to see some better football as we get ready to start the second half.
He's to the 10. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They line up in the jumbo set. Handoff to the right. He's got the corner. There he goes. At the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. And he's all the way in for the touchdown. He was into that secondary and into the end zone in no time flat.
Man, I'd like to see how fast this guy runs the 40.
I got the opportunity to see him in the playoffs his senior year of high school, and let me tell you, when it came to speed, he looked like a man among boys, and apparently that hasn't changed.
And he converts the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Oklahoma State is lining up to kick this one off.
Here's the kick. And he's tackled at the 36.
So let's see how the defense will hold up now as this offense comes out for their next drive. They'll go to work
At the 36-yard line.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation.
Gives it right side. They'll bring him down
Around the 39-yard line.
That's a 3-yard pickup.
Second down and 7.
Ball on the 39.
Empty backfield. Quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers. Throws incomplete. Broken up.
The corner made a good play on the ball.
He sure did. This kid is very athletic. If he doesn't get a pick, he does his best to knock the ball down.
What a collision.
I like how this kid can use the sideline just as well as he can make plays in the middle of the field.
That's right, Kirk. They call that versatility.
That's right, Coach.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 47.
The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field.
They go with a run. He dances around, but they're still able to bring him down. About 4 yards on that play.
Second down, 7 yards to go.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense.
Lucky 95! Lucky 95!
Complete. And he's level at the 37-yard line. That was a 6-yard completion, and we'll have 1st and 10 coming up.
Short throws like this are very effective because they tend to wear down the defense over the course of a game, especially when they get you a first down and keep the offense on the field.
Empty backfield, quarterback in the gun, 5 wide receivers.
He's got it with room to run. Brought down
Around the 21-yard line.
and a nice pickup there.
I'll tell you what, the defense gambled a bit here and came with the blitz, and the quarterback showed tremendous poise by making a good read and delivered a nice ball to the open man.
They run a counter. Couldn't shake free from a nice tackle there. A couple of yards there.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Here's the 8th play of the series. It's second down.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage. And that sets them up with a 1st and goal. Nice little pitch and catch with a wideout.
Quarterback and receiver spend a lot of time together. The coaches say they stay after practice just working on their timing, and right there it paid off.
Feeds it to the back.
Nice run and a score by the halfback.
And a nice call by the coach there. Just give it to your main man anytime you're near the goal line.
And when you have moves like this halfback, it is very easy to get into the end zone.
It was the umpire that threw the flag, and generally, that's a holding penalty.
Holding. On the outs.
He looked like he had a handful of jersey on that one.
You know, you can get away with a little holding, but hey, you can't do that.
He makes the PAT. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Missouri ready to kick this one off. Kicks it away. He's to the 10. He's taken down at the 31-yard line. Pretty good looking touchdown drive the last time these guys were out there.
And it was a simple offense. All they did was pound it, and pound it some more, and the defense couldn't stop them.
Yep, Coach, they need to figure out a way to stop this running game because it was pretty good on that last drive.
And the defense just swarmed over him on that one.
Yeah, they were able to penetrate the offensive line and get to the running back before that play even had a chance.
They come out with 4 wide out. Complete. They get in, touchdown. Wow, once he caught that one, nobody was going to get it.
You know, guys, this kid is a true sprinter. He runs track in the offseason.
And it shows right here, Kirk. It looked like he was running against a high school secondary.
And he adds the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Oklahoma State to kick this one off. And he got all of this one. Great kick. And he's tackled at the 31. The quarterback is on his way back onto the field, and he led a great drive last time out.
This kid was talking about how well he's developed a connection with the receivers over the past couple of weeks. It really showed on their last drive.
They give to the tailback. He can't get away with a stiff arm, and he's tackled. 6 yards on the carry. Second down and 5. Ball on their own 37. They line up in a double tight set. Hands it off. He couldn't shake that tackle. That looks like a 1-yard gain.
1-yard gain on the play.
Third down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. And down he goes at the 37. Well, the defense really put the clamps down on that run.
Boy, Brad, great effort up front by that defense.
It's fourth down. The punter comes on the field, getting ready to send one off. Booming kick. Brought down at the 17. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
Yeah, but his blockers have to do a better job of helping him out. They didn't hold the coverage team at bay. They just let him right through.
They come out in a goal line set. Here's the give. And we got an injured player on the field. It's second and 13. Ball on the 14. They're packed in tight on the line. Gets a block on the corner. He's to the 20. He's got an opening. Across midfield. Inside the 30. To the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. That was a fine run to get in the end zone, guys.
Hey, that's his 10th of the season, Kirk.
Well, this guy's been solid all year long, and this won't be the last time we'll see him in the end zone.
Oklahoma State in control. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Kicks it off. Oh, he got nailed on that one. They're just about ready to get this drive started. After their last series had some promise, but it ended with a punt. They'll take over at the 41. We've got a 1st and 10. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
He throws a dart to the left.
What is going on here, guys?
They've just been outplayed and outcoached out there today.
Anything and everything has gone wrong today, Kirk. There's not much else you can do except pack it up and try again next week.
First and 10. Ball on the 40. They come out in a goal line set. They give to the tailback.
Inside the 30. To the 10. And he will score.
This hasn't been your average game.
No, not at all. He's been running the football well all day long. In fact, he's closing in on the school record for rushing yards in a single game.
And this kid has done it all day, breaking tackles and making people miss. He has gashed and slashed his way through this defense. What a special football player.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Oklahoma State gets set to kick this one away. He kicks it off. He makes it to the 35-yard line. I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt. We head to the 4th quarter, and we didn't see this coming. Our score here at Ferret Field is
Oklahoma State 69. Missouri 24.
this drive will start
At the 35-yard line. They come out with 4 wide out.
throws right, intercepted.
Inside the 30. And now he's got room to run. Touchdown!
Oh, that's a quarterback's worst nightmare.
Don't remind me, Coach, but I really think that was a great defensive play. He made a nice jump on the ball and took it to the house.
And he adds the extra point. So with under 5 minutes to go here in the 4th, the score,
Oklahoma State 76. Missouri 24.
looks like they're ready for the kick. Decent kick. He's taken down
At the 38-yard line.
So the offense will come back out onto the field hoping for a little better result than that last pick 6.
It was a great pick. He took that back just like a bad Christmas present. I love that one.
It was the quarterback that gave him a gift on that one. He needs to slow down and make his reads and hit those receivers.
The offense will start
At the 38.
It looks like the defensive end that got in there.
Yes, it was. He did a wonderful job of fighting off blocks to bring the quarterback down.
Second down, 15 to go.
Ball on their own 32.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's got his man across the middle. He's taken down
At the 45-yard line. Good job on the pass there.
Yeah, let me tell you something. These passes are exactly what they need to put pressure on that defense.
And they'll bring in the goal line set for this one. Tackle made at the 49-yard line.
Gutsy call here by the offensive coordinator. I would have expected pass there, Coach.
Well, this kid just got enough for the first down. I thought it was a good play call.
Hey, they got the first down, so it's hard to say that it wasn't a good call.
He makes it out to maybe the 49-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Solid stop there by the corner on that one. I'll tell you, I love to see a cornerback willing to step up and make tackles like that.
They go with a run. He's brought down in the open field. That'll be a 7-yard pickup.
7-yard gain on the play.
And once again, they'll come to the line, try to convert on 3rd down. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Hand off, and he won't make it. The offense couldn't get those linemen blocked, and they'll lose yards.
Well, here the defensive lineman did a great job at sealing up the hole at the line of scrimmage.
So it's 4th down, and the offense is still on the field. The D-line moves to the inside. It looks like they're going to blitz. They'll get him for a loss.
No choice there but to go for it, Coach.
I tell you, even though this one is basically over, this defense isn't going to let up or relax at all. I like to see that from a team. It shows good discipline.
The offense will take over at the 46. It's 1st and 10. They come out in a goal line set. They'll give it off here. Got some open field. To the 20. To the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown. Oklahoma State needs to get their record book out and put this kid's name in there.
Hey, he just broke the school record for rushing yards in a single game. What a fantastic performance by this guy.
Listen up, my friends. This guy is an absolutely amazing football player. He has proved that he's one of the top rushers in school history today. Congratulations to him.
Oklahoma State up by a big margin. Just under 3 to go in regulation. And he adds the extra point. So under 3 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. And the score is Oklahoma State 83, Missouri 24. Oklahoma State lines up for the kickoff. He kicks it from his own goal line. Tackle made at the 29. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll start this drive at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Catches it, and that's all.
It's all about chipping away at the defense. Even short yardage completions can have a way of building a quarterback's confidence.
It's 2nd and 4 to go. Ball on the 36-yard line. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. They hand it off. He's tackled at the 43-yard line.
I think you got to give credit to the big boys up front there. They're able to get this back the room that he needed.
First down, 10 to go.
Ball on the 43. Two tight end set.
Takes the handoff inside and stopped immediately.
A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
Nice stop there by the freshman. You don't expect corners to make tackles like that.
It's 2nd and 7. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. They'll give it off here.
And down he goes
Around the 44-yard line.
and he couldn't go anywhere on that run.
Nah, he couldn't go anywhere because there was no place for him to run. The defensive front got a good push and knocked that offensive line backwards.
Third down, and they need to get it inside the 47. And when you make plays like these, young men, you end up being named the Russell Athletic Player of the Game. Makes the catch, and look out. Very good tackle in space.
So close, but they fall short of the first down.
You got to throw the ball a little deeper next time. Don't take any chances of coming up short.
Great job to hold these guys short. That's what a hard-nosed defense will do.
Oh, excellent punt.
And he's tackled at the 23.
There's a player injured down on the field. I can't see who it is. First down, 10 to go.
Ball on the 23. They line up in the jumbo set.
They give to the tailback. He's gobbled up in the backfield.
Wow, that was the cornerback who got into the backfield there. How about that for some run support?
Well, when you've got a guy that can cover receivers and come in and make big hits in the running game, then you know you've got a special cornerback.
This guy can cover like a corner and hit like a safety. That is something special.
This guy's having an amazing day running the ball. Coach, what do you got?
Whoa, he's about to be headed for the record books. A few more carries like that, and he's going to have more yards today than any other running back in college football history.
Here's the give.
There he goes. At the 40. Inside the 30.
And this offense continues to impress.
And he's all the way in for the touchdown.
This is what you call a record-breaking day.
I'll tell you what, my friend, nobody is going to forget what this kid did today. What an amazing performance.
Coach, he now owns the NCAA record for the most rushing yards in one game. I'm just glad we were here to see it.
He splits the uprights for the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary.
Oklahoma State to kick this one off.
Kicks it off. Fielded at the 9. He's taken down
At the 38.
And this one comes to an end. Our final count in this game,
Oklahoma State 90. Missouri 24.
Kirk, as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, your thoughts on this one?
Brad, I don't want to sound negative after a great upset victory, but this game really disappoints me, and I'll tell you why. Missouri is a good football team with a lot of talent, but they lack one key element that makes college football so special. Pride. Where was their pride when they fell down by a couple scores? I didn't see it. What I saw was a good football team who just laid down and got walked all over.
Well, that concludes another game of NCAA Football 09. For Kirk and Lee, I'm Brad Nessler saying goodbye, everybody.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.